She would like 7 to 9 minutes, please, on the clock. Please welcome Claudette.
South Suburban Toastmasters broke my heart. It happened one day in September 2010 at 8:23 a.m. I had given my speech entitled Stonehenge, a Human Mystery. Some of you may remember that great speech. Stonehenge is very fascinating to me. A couple of months after I joined Toastmasters, I began preparing a speech on Stonehenge. And during my first year, I gave other speeches, but at the same time, I was preparing my speech on Stonehenge. This was going to be my best speech. It was like my baby, so to speak. I carried this around with me for 10 months. That day, 3 speeches were given. One was cute, one was good, mine was great. However, I did not receive the award for best speech. It was devastating. And on that day, South Suburban Toastmasters broke my heart. It began with the grammarian report. The grammarian did not mention that I had used the word of the day. The word was priority, and I had said, when you visit England, make sure you visit and make it a priority to do so, visit Stonehenge. Nor did the grammarian mention that I had used this awesome alliteration when I described Stonehenge as an amazing architectural anomaly. Not a mention. Like, was I invisible that day? When the Toastmaster began passing out the award certificates, I was confident. I felt pretty sure that I would receive the award for best speech. Then I heard it. The award for best speech goes to John Doe. For a moment, I was frozen in time. On the outside, my smile didn't leave my face, and I applauded the winner. But on the inside, I was like, what? Are you kidding me? Not that speech. That speech was cute. I said, yeah, I said it was cute for like school children. It didn't hold a candle to my speech. It wasn't the same caliber. What were you thinking? Since that time, I decided to examine the process of preparing my speech to see what I could have done better. I looked at 3 different phases. Number 1, gathering my materials. Number 2, writing my speech. Number 3, delivering my speech. First, gathering my materials. I knew that I wanted to use information from this wonderful book on Stonehenge. It has great historic photos as well. My daughter, who spent a college semester in London, she visited Stonehenge, and she gave me this book. Well, not really this book. The book she gave me is buried somewhere in my basement. I had to buy this on Amazon.com. Also, the internet gave me a lot of information and some current photos. I wanted to use photos of me when I visited Stonehenge to add that personal connection to my speech. Now, my photos haven't seen the light of day for over 25 years. Now, it took forever to locate those photos. I borrowed a projector from my church. And finally, I borrowed a laser pointer from a fellow Toastmaster. I was all set. The next phase involves writing my speech. Now, it's a challenge to condense this much material into a 6 to 8 minute speech. There are numerous theories about Stonehenge. I had to decide on one of them and stick with it. I injected a bit of humor in my speech. I referred to our manual for guidance and organization. I included my alliteration, and as a bonus, I used the word of the day. The third phase involved delivering my speech. I was comfortable. I was confident. I didn't have any trouble operating my projector. I got a response from the audience when I made a humorous comment. I didn't turn my back to the audience when I operated the laser pointer. I was pleased. I even referred to my manual here, and I wanted to see what my evaluator had written about me. And all these questions, my evaluator had said, excellent, excellent, excellent. I totally agreed. But then wait. Then I saw it, down at the bottom. What could the speaker have done better? My evaluator wrote, you could use some snap, crackle, and pop. The only time I've heard that expression is referring to Rice Krispie cereal. What does that mean? I know, maybe I could have started off with a snappy tap step. Or I could have brought a scale model of Stonehenge with miniature stones in the correct positions. No, how about, I know what I needed. I needed some drama. How about some drama? And I could have come dressed as a druid. That would have done it. You know, the druids were the people that it's believed built Stonehenge. And that would have added some drama to my speech. Well, maybe not. Maybe I would have looked too much like the Unabomber. Or E.T. I don't know. What did I learn from this process? I learned that even though I chose a fascinating topic, I researched my subject, I gathered my materials, I borrowed a projector, I located my personal photos, I borrowed a laser pointer, I condensed my material, I wrote my speech, I listed 3 points at the beginning, I summarized at the end. I injected a bit of humor, I included a rhetorical device with my alliteration, I even used the word of the day, and I finished on time! It still wasn't enough. There were 3 speeches given that day. One was cute, one was good. Mine was brilliant. I didn't receive the award for best speech. On that day, South Suburban Toastmasters broke my heart. What I learned from this experience, I'll let you know. Sometimes, I said sometimes, cuteness can trump brilliance.
Oh, bravo!
Standing over.
Who was the evaluator? That's all I want to know.
You'll find out in a minute. Please make your comments for the next minute. 60 seconds.
Snap, crackle, and pop.
You can turn the off. Bye.
Could have been. She left that.